welcome to all of my friends. In the previous videos, we have already discussed about the lesson plan structure in Bengali and environmental science. Today we will discuss a lesson plan structure in English. How we can make a lesson plan in any lesson, English lesson. Okay. So as you can see, the structure is same in all subjects. Here name of the school, class, number of students, average age of students, time, name of the trainee teacher, roll number and date. In the left hand side there are 8 points. Okay. And now come to the right hand side. Okay. So here the subject English butterfly as we write in the field of Bengali Patabahar. Okay, name of the lesson moving around subunit. Here I divided the lesson into 7 subunits. Okay, and today's lesson subunit A, we will discuss about subunit A. I am ... 3 wheels. I hope you can understand. Okay, next come to the next point. Then learning objectives. There are 2 types of learning objectives as we already know, general learning objectives and specific learning objectives. Okay, what is the general learning objectives? Developing the reading skill of the learner to make them fearless in English language, improving their power of imagination, growing interest in English literature, and the last one is to enable them to get enjoyment through reading skill. Okay. And what is the specific learning objective? There are 4 types of specific learning objectives: knowledge based, comprehensive based, application based, skill based. Knowledge based, learners will be able to know the meaning of unknown words like a fast, right in this chapter. Learners will be able to learn about the theme of the lesson. Comprehensive based, learners will be able to understand the theme of the lesson and learners will be able to explain about the theme of the lesson. Application based, learners will be able to use the words in making different sentences they learned from the lesson. They will be able to apply the acquired knowledge in solving the real life problems. Then come skill based. They will be able to demonstrate the subject matter and they will be able to make a chart of information from the subject matter. Okay, next, use of TLM. Here we already know there are 2 types of TLM: general, specific. General TLMs are chalk, duster, blackboard, textbook, pointer, etc. Specific, picture of different types of vehicle. Specific objective always related to the topic. Here as I do moving around as my lesson plan, so I write picture of different types of vehicle. If you make a plan on the lesson of animal meeting, then you have to write here that or you have to show here that different types of animals, right? Okay. Then preparation stage. This is the most vital point. Okay. So preparation stage, the structure is same to same. Here always 7 columns like all subjects. At first, greetings and division of class. Good morning, my dear students. How are you? The teacher asked first. Rationale is the motivation of the learner. Learner's activity. Good morning, sir. Fine. Okay, scope for motivation of learners. The time of preparation stage is 10 minutes. Okay, then I or the teacher, no problem. Okay, I shall divide the whole class into 2 different groups, A and B, and shows a picture of different vehicles to them. Always here write the TLM, shows a picture of different vehicles. If you make a plan on the lesson of animal meeting, then you have to write here that shows a picture of different animals to them. Okay. Then I asked some questions about the picture. Why entering into the lesson I asked some question to them? Because it is for the testing of their previous knowledge. Okay. They will observe the picture chart and trying to give answer to the questions asked by the teacher. Scope for testing the previous knowledge of the learners. They will make group discussion and answer the questions. So what are the questions? What do you see in this picture? The picture which I show to them, from this picture I asked the questions. Okay, so what do you see in this picture? They will answer van, bus, auto rickshaw, etc. Okay, as the picture is a picture of vehicle, so some vehicles, name of some vehicles told by them. Have you made a journey by bus anytime? Yes, sir, obviously. Very good. Can you tell me how many wheels does an auto rickshaw have? Yes, sir, an auto rickshaw have 3 wheels. Always remember what? Preparation stage. Preparation stage is the most vital stage, and preparation stage is always for checking or testing their previous knowledge. There is no question in the midst of the lesson in preparation stage. Mind it. Okay. Next, declaration of the lesson. So today we will discuss I am Mirik 3 wheels from the lesson moving around from your textbook. Like already we have see it in Bengali or environmental science. Okay, next come presentation stage. Input loud reading. I am loud reading. Which part you have teach today? Okay. I shall read out the lesson loudly with correct pronunciation and intonation and instruct the learners to look into their books. Developing listening skill of the learners. Learners will looking into their books and listen to their teacher carefully. Scope for developing the listening skill of the learners. The time of presentation stage is 20 minutes. Learners listen to their teacher attentively. In the next step, now I shall instruct the learners to read out the lesson and correct their pronunciation if required. Developing reading skill of the learner. They will read out the lesson by imitating their teacher. Scope for developing the reading skill of the learners. They will try to read out the passage correctly. What next? Then I or the teacher shall instruct the learners to identify the unknown words from the passage. Developing the vocabulary of the learners. Learners will listen to their teacher's explanation and attentively and try to identify the unknown words from the passage. Scope for developing vocabulary of the learners. Learners will try to identify the unknown word from the passage. One thing, what the teacher tell them, the students always imitate or always follow the instruction of the order. So this is so important about the teacher's activity. Any such activity done by teacher is always very sensible or should be sensible, right? Teacher's activity. After that, I shall read out the passage once again with clear explanation and ask the questions, developing the comprehensiveness of the learners. Here the questions which I write or which the teacher should be asked to the students is always from the midst of the lesson. Okay, learners will listen to their teacher's explanation attentively. Scope for developing the comprehensiveness of the learner. So the first question, in which class does Mirik read? The answers of the questions asked by the teacher in presentation stage is always or should be kept in the lesson. Okay, in which class does Mirik read? Mirik read in class 3, sir. What was the color of the van? The color of the van was blue. Who taught Mirik to ride bicycle? His father. Mirik's father taught him to ride bicycle. When Mirik visited Kolkata, Mirik visited Kolkata at summer vacation. Okay, as you can see here, a gap is seen, so you can write learners will listen to their teacher's explanation attentively in big letters so that the writing can be covered up to here. Okay, next come board work. Next come what? Next come board work. Board work. Okay, mind it, what type of questions you asked in worksheet, the next page. You have to tell all the answers before or during the session. I mean, in board work you have to write the unknown words so that you can ask in worksheet the meaning of that unknown words. Word meaning first, write variety. Okay, then board work, name of vehicles we get, we discussed, or name of vehicles we get from this lesson up to we will discuss. Okay, so it's nothing to worry. Next come evaluation stage. Okay, input, worksheet, providing worksheet to check their acquired knowledge from this lesson. Okay, now teacher's activity, I shall provide each of the students a worksheet and take it from them within particular time to check the knowledge they acquired from today's lesson. From today's lesson, how much they acquired. Okay, rationale is checking their acquired knowledge from today's lesson. Why teacher acts like so? Because the teacher wanted to check their acquired knowledge from today's lesson. Learners activity, learners will fill the worksheet and submit it to their teacher within time. Learners will be able to check the acquired knowledge by filling the worksheet. The time of evaluation stage is always 10 minutes. They will try to solve the worksheet. Very good. Now, this is the term for worksheet. So, I can say, or already I said, you have to shown here 3 types of question patterns. Like, answer the following questions with information from the text, fill in the blanks, rearrange the words, or you can show column A, column B matching. Okay, or you can write here match sentences with the words. Okay, whatever you want to write, you can write, but at least you have to write here 3 types of questions. Okay, so you can see I write 3 types of questions. In which class does Mary read? What is the color of the auto rickshaw? Next, arrange the letters properly and form the meaningful sentence. And next, fill in the blanks with suitable words from the text. This is the royal ending of this lesson plan, and we have already done Bengali, English and EVS. In next video, we will try to make a lesson plan about mathematics. Okay, so thank you and please subscribe and share my channel.